I have the valve cover all ready for paint. I have everything taped up. There and there. That's the only place I need to tape, I feel like. Yeah, so it's ready. I'm gonna start with one coat, and you'll figure out what the color is when I spray it. So there you go. So I have the 5th coat on the valve cover right now. It's drying. I'll show you when we do the clear coat. Before I do the clear coat, I want to come in here and show you what I'm doing with these coil pack bolts. I'm using the wire wheel. I already did the valve cover bolts. I didn't want to put the crusty hardware back on. Look how shiny that is. It's going to look fantastic in the engine bay, I think. And there's the finished product. Now what I'm going to do before I clear coat the valve cover is dust these, and then like all the plastic bits in here, they were black. I'm going to dust them, and then I use Armor All on it because the Armor All, I got the high shine. It really makes it shine. I don't know how to film that, so I'm not going to film it, but you just wipe it down with Armor All. That's all you do. Here, you can see my pretty valve cover. It's raining, by the way, if you can't tell. I'm gonna start doing the clear coat now. So this is what the valve cover looks like with the clear coat and everything on it. I already took off the masking of that little nipple and that oil. I'm really happy with how it turned out, except it has, since I was painting in the rain, it has these bubbles because of the rain. It, like, even though I was under the patio, it still, you know, splashed it a little bit. I'm okay with that. I am going to sand this off after it's dry, even though you won't be able to see it with my big freaking heaping intake thing, but when I get an intake, you'll be able to see it and it'll look amazing, I hope. It looks a little weird on camera, doesn't it? I don't know. Let's see if I can change that. There, now it looks really good. That's about what it looks like in real life. The camera it wasn't very saturated. So, that's about what it looks like. I really love it. I like how it turned out. We're gonna come back, I'm gonna come back out tomorrow and put it on the car, and it's gonna be great. So these bolts have a rubber grommet on them that need to be removed and replaced with the new ones. What I read on the forums was putting the bolt in a vise, and then I'm using PB Blaster because I think it's a better lubricant, and using a screwdriver to pull this off and get it over the lip, and then just pressing the new one. The first one went really well, so I'll show you what I'm kind of doing here. And see, it slides down really easy. And then what I did was I just got my screwdriver into there, and then I got it over this last lip, like that, and then just yanked, like that, and then it just shoots off. So that part is easy, but the bad part is pressing it on, which I guess isn't hard, but it's just kind of stupid. You just gotta press it on. Once you get one side, you have to kind of keep pressure on that end and then start twisting it and getting the lip on the other side. You kind of just have to lift it over the lip for the first one and then press it for the other side. And there. Your grommet is on. I'm gonna do these last 11 and then I'll get back with you, show you the progress I've made. So I have all the old ones off now. That was, my fingers hurt. I have a blanket right here set up so I can put my valve cover on it and flip it over to put the gaskets on. I am going to sand the Ecotech logo, make it look prettier. So I'll do that right now before I put the gaskets on so I don't ruin the gaskets. Bam! I love how that looks. Now I can tighten down the bolts, put everything back in, and yeah. So I'm just finishing up tightening down these valve cover bolts. I don't have a torque wrench that does inch pound, so I'm using this ratchet and then like holding way up here and just getting them snug to where I can't tighten them with my hand anymore. Alright, the valve cover is on. I did the wires how I wanted it. I moved the fuel line over here and run that way down instead of like over the valve cover. I took that little oil cap extension off that was really ugly before. I ran this coolant line below this shield right here and then back into the reservoir. I don't know if that's okay or not, but I'm gonna try it. And then I just cleaned everything up. I moved these lines, they were like up and over, but I moved them down under the coolant line. If you want to do this yourself, it's really easy. Really, you just have to, you know, scuff up your valve cover, obviously clean it, degrease it. I spent around $70 on the paint, the valve cover gasket, and some Tesa tape that I'm ordering for the wire loom. It's just not here yet. So around $70 you can have a painted valve cover on your car. It's way better than spending $200 on a brand new one that's already painted. So, and you get to do whatever color you want because some places only offer red or black. So you have options. You can do bright green. If you're here until the end, I thank you so much. I really hope this video does well because I had a really fun time making it. It was really satisfying to take my own car apart. If you want to see more of this, I'm definitely going to be doing more to my car in the future, and since it's warm outside, there's going to be a lot of stuff coming. If you want to see more, subscribe. If you liked it, like the video, and if you watch my next video, I'll see you there. It's Kizzy. So now what I'm going to do, whoa. As you can tell, I'm not very strong. Yep, I gave up. So, I have wow, I'm probably really